going on, guys? Welcome back to Forza Motorsport 7. We are picking up where we left off. I promised you guys some Subaru BRZ, a wide-body Subaru BRZ, drifting around Maple Valley, and that is exactly what we are doing. We are going old school with this, starting up, buying the car, doing our upgrades, and then jumping on the track and doing our best to get sideways. Apologies in advance for the not-so-great sliding gameplay. This was my first time jumping into the game. I didn't have that much experience in it, and I was just overall rusty compared for Forza Motorsport as compared to Forza Horizon 3. So apologies in advance for the lack of skills, I'll call it. Anyways, before we get into this video, I do have some housekeeping stuff to take care of, some things to let you guys know about. Earlier today at 3 a.m., actually, I uploaded the first 45 minutes of the Forza Motorsport 7 campaign career mode, whatever you want to call it. I uploaded that this morning. I know a bunch of people may have missed it, so I'll link that down below and you guys can check it out for yourself. It was really, really cool. We covered a bunch of stuff in that video, so if you'd like to check it out, link is down below. The other thing as well is we have a giveaway going on right now for probably one of the rarest driver gear things there is that you can get in the game. There's a link down below to it. It's for the E3 driver gear. It is super, super exclusive, super rare. The giveaway ends next week. I've got a couple codes for it, and it only takes like 2 seconds to enter. So good luck to you guys. I'll get you guys some codes for that, and yeah. Anyway, so I should probably talk about what's going on screen and talk about some of the differences between this game, Forza Motorsport 6, and Forza Horizon 3, because there are actually quite a few and some not so great changes. The thing that we're seeing on screen right now is some of the new wheels. I do have an entire video coming out about the whole customization stuff, so stay tuned for that. But there's your first little look at some brand new wheels in the game as I scroll through them all super, super quickly. But this particular build, I only had 100 grand worth of monies because I had to restart the build and start from the very beginning, so I only had 100k worth of monies to go and spend on this car, so that meant I couldn't go and engine swap, I couldn't go in and build the car up to exactly what I wanted. So we're running the stock engine with approximately like 500 horsepower or so, which is not ideal for me, but it'll do. Anyways, the other thing that you may notice that's a little bit different in here, some of the icons are a little bit different. If you've played Forza Motorsport, or Forza Horizon 3 on PC, excuse me, you may have seen some of those icons before, so you'll get used to those. It's different in Forza Horizon 3 and Forza Motorsport 6, but little changes. Anyways, one of the changes that does really, really suck is there's no basket in this game. You remember in Forza Horizon 3 how you go in and you choose all the parts and you pay for them at the very end? That's no longer a thing in this game, and I don't understand why. It really sucks. It's really stupid. I don't know why it's not in this game. It was just an awesome feature, and it's not here. So I don't know what happened there, but all I can tell you is it's not there, which is annoying. The other things, tuning is basically exactly the same as before. All the body parts for this particular car, I believe, are all exactly the same as before. And then we get to jumping onto the track. So this is the new track selection screen. You can see a little picture of all the tracks and things like that. And it's actually pretty cool, all the things you can do. You can actually go and set your type of race that you want to do. So you could do like lap races, you could do timed race, you could do drifting like I'm doing here. You can even do drag racing versus the AI, which is tomorrow's video. I have some amazing gameplay of Forza Motorsport 7 drag racing versus the AI. It is really, really cool. I'm so happy that's in the game now. So expect that tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed. It's going to be an awesome video. Took out some awesome muscle cars. Did some races with them. It went pretty well. There were also some questions I saw online about the weather in this game. The way the weather works is it works pretty similarly to the way it did in Forza Motorsport 6. Is when you're on that track selection screen, you can choose dry, wet, or night. And then basically in there, the sky itself might change and be random. So today we have a pretty clear day. We've got a couple clouds in the sky. But if you choose dry, not every time it's going to be exactly the same. Sometimes you'll have a completely clear day, not a single cloud in the sky. The time of day will change itself as well and things like that. Or it'll be like completely overcast, but the track itself will still be dry. If you choose wet, again, it sort of depends as to what exactly happens there, which is kind of cool, kind of meh, because I wish you could customize that and actually choose what you wanted to be running. Say you wanted like a whole clear race, that would be really cool, and like clear sky, super sunny midday, that'd be awesome, right? But Again, sadly, you can't go in and choose that. But, yeah, that's that. Let's talk about Maple Valley, though. I spoke about it a little bit in yesterday. I call it yesterday's video because it came out at 3 a.m. Earlier today's video, I spoke about Maple Valley a little bit, but there are some differences you can definitely see on this longer version of Maple Valley. This is the full track, by the way. Some of the differences that you might already notice is the pits are now on the inside of the track as opposed to the outside. You'll see it as we get to the pit straight here. We also have a different style of barn. The barn is a little bit different than in Forza 4 and previous Forza games, which is quite cool. That actually looks quite nice, personally. I like it. The other things include, there's a straight, you'll see it again in a little bit. It seems much bumpier than in Forza 4 and previous Forza games as well, which is quite cool. Anyways, I managed to spin it there, because, okay, there's the pits on the inside of the track. You can see the whole pit entrance on our right-hand side here. That's when you go into the pits, you'll be coming out of there. And it's actually elevated a little bit. I spoke about it in, again, earlier today's video. It's sort of like that, so if you actually go and try to drive up there, you'll be driving up a lip, so it can screw you up if you're drifting, for instance. This part of the track I find is a little bit bumpier and a little bit more hilly almost than it used to be. I don't remember it being this aggressive, but it might just be me, like with the full-on up, down, and then again up, down, and then again another one up, down. It's pretty cool, but little differences. I've made myself a list of notes here as well. I've turned my assists off. Oh, one of the other things that I know some people were wondering about. The whole camera shake, which you might have seen in previous videos of mine. Well, you can actually turn that off and make it look like this, so it's actually nice to look at, which is cool. So it's just a setting in there. You can turn it, I believe there's 3 different settings. There's simulation for how much your screen shakes, which is kind of weird. Then you can turn it to like normal, and you can just turn it off, and this is what it looks like when it's off. It looks exactly like Forza 6 and previous Forza games, so that's good. I just wanted to let you guys know. If you guys have any other questions about this game, by the way, please let me know in the comments down below. I will do my best to get as many answers as possible for you guys, so yeah. Anyways, one of the other things I wanted to show you guys was the car sounds in this game, because they sound incredible. Take a little listen. They are so good. Other than that, everything else seems pretty standard if you ask me. Like I said, I've got some pretty cool gameplay coming for you guys tomorrow. We are going to be doing some drag racing tomorrow, but that is not all the gameplay I have. Like I said, I've got a video entirely on the wheels and rims in this game, so stay tuned for that. I've also got drifting on Suzuka, the short circuit, my personal favorite drift track. I think I went on an S14 on there. I also have an S15 drifting around Maple Valley. That was really bad drifting, but I do have it if that's something you guys want to see. I also have an RX-7 drifting around. It was quite cool. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can subscribe down below. Be on the lookout for all of those videos like I mentioned. Go enter the giveaway. It's definitely worth it, and it takes 2 seconds, like I said. And you can win probably one of the most exclusive driver gears there will be in the game, which is going to be pretty damn cool. Oh, we're also going to finish this video up with a little bit of photo mode, because I know, again, there's some people in there who are interested in that as well, so you guys can take a little look at what that looks like as well. It's exactly the same as previous Forza games, but I know there are some people out there who would like to see that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out the video I made earlier today on the first 45 minutes of the campaign, because that goes into so much detail about basically all the changes between the previous game and the new game, and you get your first look at the campaign, which is pretty cool. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.